All right, what's up, everybody? We're here, day one of the Tarkir Arena Open. Gonna play some sealed and see if we get to day two. So if you're not quite sure about the structure of these events, basically you open your sealed pool and you're trying to get to 7 wins before you get to 3 losses. Tomorrow it's 2 drafts, so I'll just jump in and hope you open a busted pool. This is my first bullet, so hoping we keep it to 1 bullet. And let's see. Big reveal. Okay, I mean, yeah, like, I was, like, looking at these cards, like, okay, solid. Then I saw the Jessica Revelation, I was like, okay, but we're good about this. Yeah, let's see what the rest of our pool has to offer. Obviously gonna want to try to play that Jessica Revelation if we can. Ooh, pretty light on fixing. Oh, that's not true. Sorry, the rest of the lands are over here. Pretty good on fixing, actually. Especially because we have a double dual land to play our Jessica Revelation. So the way I like to build my sealed pools, generally, is just kind of put it all in. All the good cards. All the cards where I'm like, yes, I would like to play this. All the removal, or the card advantage, the fixing. And so far, looks like this pool is solid. We probably will be, I think, more than 3 colors. Like, our power seems to be spread out across a lot of colors. Best cards, of course, being Jessica Revelation and Fankeeper's Familiar. Means, that's 5 colors right there. So yeah, let's see what specifics we're looking at here. The more I look at this pool, actually, the less I'm impressed with it. The first, 15 cards we have here, pretty good. Looks like green-blue leaning, which kind of makes sense. Or makes sense with the familiar. And I don't mind double splashing the Jeskai Revelation because, it's a 7-mana card. We'll be able to find our mana by that time. But how are we filling in the rest of the deck? I guess we're bringing in these Storm Broods. I don't love this card generally. Especially in a deck that's, like, not as aggressive, trying to get to cast my 7-mana card. But it does fill up the deck. Probably not playing Mardu Devotee. We'll keep these Exhales over here for now. We'll keep these Teamer Devotees in the corner. But yeah, gonna be a little bit tricky. I mean, these are the green and blue cards that I'm happy to play. I guess we can get an Aurora Procession as well. Narset might make its way in. Lion Weight might make its way in. What do we have now? Still a little bit short on playables. Okay, let's take a look at our fixing again, just to see what kind of, what we can support here. Because I actually think our fixing's quite good. We've got 4 duels, double Evolving Wilds, and a Saga Wildling. So, I'm fine, definitely fine playing these 2 Exhales. Probably going to play this Rally the Monastery too. Probably not going to play Channel Dragonfire. Seeing as it's, you really want that early. And if it's on the splash, not as good. Okay, probably going to play like 1 Teamer Devotee. Just as another red source and early cheap creature. Oh, I guess I can get this Kishla Village in there. But yeah, we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel now. Like, Narset's Rebuke, I can see playing that. It kind of counts as fixing, I guess, if we get to 9 mana to cast our Revelation. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, Narset's probably good enough. Again, it's another double splash, so that's a little bit tricky. These green cards are all kind of unexciting. Sage of the Fang, like, these kind of would just be filler cards. So yeah, maybe we get into the second Narset's Rebuke. How much card draw do we have? It's not a lot. It's like Appraiser, Dragonologist, Roiling Dragonstorm. Okay, so it's a decent amount. And I think with Dragonologist and Roiling Dragonstorm, I'm going to play the naked Bulls Reborn Dragon, just up my dragon count. And of course, these 2 Exhales. So that brings us to 20 playables. Still a bit tight, especially because like the last cards here are not amazing. Do I maybe want to play, like, a Cruel Truths? Kind of. Again, card advantage we're a little bit low on. It's a splashed card advantage card, and, not the most powerful of them, so maybe I'm not that into it. I guess because I'm adding these red cards, I should probably bring in the second Teamer Devotee. And maybe I bring in, like, a Earth Carver, just high-impact card. And, yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Like, I could bring in Snakeskin Veil, but I'm, like, on, 12 creatures? Yeah, I'm not super into any more of these gold cards. I mean, like I said, Narset's kind of the one that I'm most into. And if I'm playing double devotee, that means red mana is going to be available to me a little more often. And I have double Narset's Rebuke. I guess that's kind of a combo with Narset, right? Being able to cast her off of her Rebuke. Very flavorful as well. Okay, I think that's kind of what it's going to look like. So let's build our mana base. We also have the option to play the Sentinels if we need to. If we need to make the mana work. But I think the mana is probably going to work here. So blue and green cards here. White cards, red cards. Oops. Let's get that Jeskai Revelation back in. We definitely want to play that one. Yeah, something like this. And yeah, so looking for... It's a pretty heavy red splash, which is decent because we've got double red dual lands. Let's even get away with one mountain, one swamp, and one plains. And we might not be able to because now we're like pretty low on green sources. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's passable. I don't think I want to cut any of my dual lands. And actually, honestly, maybe this kind of just works. Because, well, I don't have 8 forests in my mana base, or 8 green sources in my mana base. I do have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources, and the blue unlocks the green. So maybe that's kind of a concession I make to be able to play a basic of each of the splash colors. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Kind of makes it work. All right. Yeah, I don't really see a ton of other options on the board. Like I said, like, Snake's Skin Veil doesn't look good here. This is best of 1, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that, but I am playing best of 1. And yeah, okay, let's run it up. All right, so this hand, a little bit sketchy, but we've got castable cards here. Sorok and Rally. So I think I'm going to keep it. They mulligan. Great to see that. Okay, let's play our Kishla Village. My arena's lagging a little bit, so after this game, I think I'm just going to do a restart. So sorry for a little bit of a laggy game 1 here. Green, black. Green, black, and think. They have the option to play multiple things, apparently. Okay, they play an Alchemist. Sure. Found our blue mana, and that's really nice, because now we go 1-3. Trying to find a good card. Narset's Rebuke and Auroral Procession. Yeah, what do I want here? I guess probably it's the Procession. Rally deals with most things that Narset's Rebuke would. And yeah, being able to, at some point, buy back, my Dragonologist to find my Jeskai Revelation, or if I draw my Jeskai Revelation, buying that back's pretty good. Them fighting through Sarkhan twice would be nice, of course. Ooh, okay. Yeah, they probably take my Sarkhan here. Or sorry, my Sorok. Wrong team or legend. Okay. And they get in. And we say, okay. Alright, we draw a forest. So, I guess that means we just attack here and pass the turn. I don't think I care too much about taking damage off this assistant for a while. It's annoying, but I'm not going to, like, rally to make 2 tokens and block it, I don't think. Okay, they cast the Wayfarer. They find, okay, a white source, so that's relevant info for us. Next turn, also, I'm, can activate this Kishla Village. Take some action. They're thinking, do they want to attack? Because they know I have this rally. I think it's a pretty good trade for them. They might have ways to buff their creatures, so they don't want to make the trade now. But then I can just kill their creature? So, I don't know. Not sure what the thought here is. Okay, they do attack. We take it. And, ooh, we found a card we can't cast. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, we're still not taking too much damage. We'll most likely just activate this village here. Or, if they play a big thing, we might kill it. But I would like to find black mana. Or just Sky Revelation. No, that's good. I guess this deck is like slightly short on black sources, right? Because we've got like Wilds ×2, Swamp, Dismal Backwater. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's short if our Wilds has to go get non-swamps. But fine otherwise. Okay, so I play a Fellothar. This is fine. They're going to like sack their Wayfarer. And then I kill Fellothar. Or just kill this assistant, honestly. That might just be fine. Okay, so yeah, it resolves. If Fellothar becomes a problem later, I can just procession back the monastery, or the rally of the monastery. So yeah, I think I'll just kill the lifelinker here. Okay. And I might just do that next turn, honestly. We'll see what we draw. Okay, lifelink counter on Fellothar, and that is fine. Draw Stormbrood. That one's kind of interesting. Because, like, I can put the counters on my Dragonologist. And then that blocks Fellothar. Don't think I really want to cast this as the dragon side. I mean, I cast it as the dragon side in trade. It seems kind of not great. So, yeah, I'm kind of into just making a good blocker. And if they happen to, be able to attack through this, have a combat trick, removal spell, that's fine. We'll just go procession into rally. Or maybe just procession back the Dragonologist. I don't know. Depends. Finding our Sagu Wildling off this would be nice. Okay. Sage. Counter on Fellothar. So yeah, they can attack into me if they sack the Sage, which I don't know if they're going to want to do that, but... Like, they know I can procession back rally. So I don't know how all in they're going to want to go on this thing. They made the attack, so kind of makes me think they're going to. I don't know. All right, so this is interesting because it's a free attack, right? Like, they don't have much of a reason to hold this back. I could procession back my rally next turn, and if they have a trick, I get them. Or I could prevent 5 damage here. It's kind of close. I haven't really given them a great opportunity to use a combat trick. So if they have like +3/+3, that does kind of get me. So I think I'm okay just taking the 5 right now. 10 is still fairly healthy against like a green-white deck that's not going to deal a bunch of damage out of nowhere. Or a black-green deck with some white in it. So yeah, I think this is a fine thing to do. Ooh, drew a Stormbird. Okay, cool. Synchronized Charge. That's slightly suspicious. Does this mean they have Snakeskin Veil? Because, like, again, they know I have Procession going to get Rally. So what's that about? Okay, no? Yeah, okay, well, I'm gonna go for it. I'm kind of priced into it at this point. And things do look pretty bad if this goes wrong. But, yeah, I don't really think I have too much of a choice. I guess I could have, like, flashed in Stormbrood and double blocked, but then I'd lose to just, like, any trick. Or get put in a really bad spot with any trick. Ah, Kieran. All right, that's fine. That's totally okay. Yeah, they pick this up. And yeah, next turn we can maybe even eat this Kieran. They might cast Synchronized Charge, of course, but... Okay, we draw an Unending Whisper. But I like to try to hit my blue source. I think not this turn. We'll just... or sorry, second blue source. I think we'll just flash in the Stormbrood. And, you know, they might go like 2-drop. That's good to sack, plus Belothar. Grow their creatures. In that case, I'll just probably still trade off. Would be nice if we got to eat the creature, though. Okay, yeah. Belothar. Oh, maybe they're going to sack, like, the Sage. Could see them doing that. Still, again, I'm just going to trade off if that's the case. Oh. Okay, I mean, I didn't expect that, but sure. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder if they're going to, like, cast Charge on the Kieran here. That would be good for me. Like, yeah, I think that's what's happening. Yeah, they're just going to go for the 2-turn kill. Makes sense. Yeah, they also... Oh, okay. They're going to do that. They also might want to do this before I can Caustic Exhale. All right. Draw a Molten Exhale. Okay, that's good. Cast Whisper. Find another red source. And pass turn. So yeah, I think I'm still fairly happy just to go for this trade. If they'll allow it. Oh, another Belothar. Okay. I see. So let's see. They're going to sack Sage or Belothar. Yeah, they sack that. And now we'll go for this in response because we no longer will be able to block profitably. And yeah, in a pretty good spot. They still have 2 cards in hand. Okay, 1 card. I guess they can make this a 7/7. Okay. They decide they don't want to play anymore. Fair enough. All right, so we're back at it, and yeah, hand's looking pretty good. Dragonstorm on 2, Surrak on 3. Don't have our red or black mana yet, but we'll find it. I have faith. Okay, they play Mountain. Ooh, I draw a Crag. Still gonna play the Cove, I suppose. The reason to play Crag would be if I didn't have a blue card, and I have a red card, I have a Molten Exhale that I might want to play on turn 2. Okay, so I'll just play the Dragonstorm. Draw some cards, discard. Perfect, yeah, a Whisper. Always feels good when you get to do that. Soon they do a similar thing. Let's see. Will you also discard a Whisper? Discard a Sultai Devotee. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. They cannot cast that card. But that says they're fairly colorful, right? Because they've got green and black mana, at least in their deck, most likely. All right, I'll just play our Surrak here. Next turn, maybe go like tap land plus Appraiser. All right, yeah, there's that green mana. And yep, they're just going to bite the bullet. Have me draw a card. And play a Dragon Sniper. All right, that is totally fine. And yeah, we're just going to go play our Appraiser. Pick up a Caustic Exhale or a Wayfarer. So I can't cast Exhale right now. But Wayfarer's like fairly low on the list of things I want. So I'll just take the card that I will plan to cast eventually. Always scary seeing Teamer mana in Sealed because, you know, that's kind of where the best of the best cards lie in this set. So, you know, we'll see what we're in for, but... Alright, so I can play Narset's Rebuke and, like, you know, buy back my Surok. Oh, sorry, no, I can't do that because I won't have green mana. So I guess this is probably just a dragon. Play my dragon, pick up my Dragonstorm turn. This 4/4 can hit me a few times if they'd like. Not a huge deal. Also, in a very value-oriented matchup, which I assume this is going to be, I think I would like to try to have Procession rebuy my Jeskai Revelation. Okay, they play Dragonologist. Let's see what we're in for. Okay, just a Narset's Rebuke. That's fine. Wow. Okay, that's a little bit of a surprise. They kill my dragon. All right. 3/3 dragon down. They reveal a Whirlwing Stormbrood. Oh, they got it for 4. All right. Yeah, that's not so bad for us. Ooh, we draw an Earth Carver. That's actually a pretty good draw here. I think I'm just going to slam that as a 7/7. Other options like play Dragonstorm and do something else, but I think I'm just going to, yeah, get this thing down. 3 counters. All right, here we go. Counters on the Pummeler. Interesting. What's that about? All right, I'll take 7. Okay, so they have cards in hand that they like, is what they're telling me. So what do I want to do here? I can, like, play Devotee and then play Dragonstorm and then keep a fresh start for their turn. That seems pretty good. Yeah, because Devotee makes mana once on my turn, once on their turn. Draw some cards. I want to keep my land. So what am I actually pitching here? Probably just the Wildling, I guess. It could be the Stormbrood, too. Am I going to care more about, like, a 4-power creature or the life? I guess there's also the advantage of this being able to cast my Harmonize card at instant speed. I think the life is probably going to be slightly more important. I also could consider the the counters being fairly relevant here. I think the life is, yeah, going to be a little more important. So play land, pass turn, and yeah, we'll go for the block and the Pummeler and fresh start the Pummeler here, I think. I guess they can, like, 2 for 2, right? They go, like, I block their Pummeler, I fresh start it, they then Narset's Rebuke. Interesting. Okay, so they have another removal spell here. Which is good, actually, if they just, like, go to kill this, and then I've got, yeah, Surge, that's fine. Fresh start to stop the Pummeler. That's all the pressure off of us, and now we're good. Yep. Luck. Okay. Feeling good about this. Let's go. Yep. Wildling. Pick up our Dragonstorm. Play Dragonstorm. And find some lands. Okay, so let's pitch this island. Play our tap land. Pass the turn. Yeah, they're very aggressive with their interaction here. All right, second Sagu Pummeler. That's fine. And a land. Okay, cool. Surprised they didn't keep that because they've got Dragonstorm in play. All right. Jeskai Revelation. Let's see. We've got like a 50-50 to see it, basically. All right, we didn't see it. Do I want the threat or the rebuke? The Stormbrood's kind of interesting because I can, like, buff the Wildling. Right? I've already got a rebuke. I kind of want the Stormbrood, I think. Yeah. So we can, like, kill the sniper. Yeah, behold a dragon. And counters here. Start beating down. Pretty happy to trade off my Pummeler for Devotee plus Dragonologist. Or I guess it would be Dragonologist. We just get to double block. But pretty quick clock here. I also do care about damage somewhat when I've got Jeskai Revelation in my deck. It's nice to be able to, when I draw it, just like kill them on the turn that we cast it. Also nice that now we've looked at a bunch of cards. Jeskai Revelation isn't like the bottom card of our library, so casting it won't kill us. Also, we've got Omens, right? So we actually are fairly resilient against decking in this deck. The double Storm Brood. What is in my grave? Just to take a look. Okay. Yeah, we'll just get in. Ooh, got something? No? And casting Whisper isn't exactly free here, because it means I tap my Teamweaver DOT. I guess I could have just spent all 6 mana, but I do want to keep up Narcissus Rebuke, I think, here. And I don't mind taking 4. That's fine. Ooh, black mana. I wonder if that's relevant. Alright, they scoop. They're off it, apparently. Alright, another pretty good hand. And we almost have all our colors, just missing the whites. Although I guess Wildling could grab that if we need it. Okay, they're on... Oh, there's the white mana if we want it. On blue-green, does that change what land I want to play here? Probably not. I'll probably leave the black one, so I can exhale if I need to. You play like a botanist or something, we have to kill it. Oh, look, just like that, right? Oh, there's my Jeskai Revelation. Okay, so... Oh, I messed up a little bit here. I could have played tap land. And I don't think them knowing about my Wildling is that big of a deal. And so I probably have to play Jeskai DOT next turn. Which isn't the biggest, not the biggest thing in the world. But wish I didn't do it that way. All right, and we'll go get our white mana here. Okay, Wildling, they're setting up. They also have white mana. Okay, so they're 5 colors as well. And yeah, let's get our plains, play our tap land. Well, play our Dragonologist first, I guess. Not much downside to doing that. Stormbrood versus Unending Whisper. Kind of want the Whisper to keep hitting my land drops. I mean, I got this Wildling, I guess, but I want to hit land drops up to 7, so yeah, I don't mind taking the draw spell over the threat. Sagu Pummeler. All right. Facing a lot of Sagu Pummelers today, apparently. Narset. Okay, doesn't do that very much right now. I'm missing a land drop here, so I could... Yeah, I think I will go and get a green source. Keep hitting my land drops, and I can keep up my Familiar. Pass the turn. If they attack with this, do I block? I mean, I could, but I think I'm just going to chill. If they have interaction spell, it's fairly bad for me here. I can't cast my Exhale in response. They don't have a dragon. Okay, so they do nothing. I will also do nothing. I'm cool just to sit here as long as we're hitting land drops. And I think with... Yeah, I think with... drawing the 6th land, I am just going to stave off some pressure here, kill this Pummeler, or at least attempt to. Hexproof. Okay, fine. Yeah. And now I'm a little more likely to just jam, just block, if they attack. Focus the mind, okay. Get a Exhale. And if I'm... assuming they're a good player, I think they probably know something's up with this Familiar. Like, they probably know this mana. Especially I tapped the white mana instead of the black, which I guess I didn't really need to. I could have filtered with Devotee. Globe, yeah. Okay. I think I'm just going to cast this here and Surveil. Ah, that's funny. They Familiar back. Sure. That's totally fine. All right. And we draw the land. Okay, so what does that mean for us? We can, like, bounce Pummeler, kill Familiar, and yeah, I think that's just a good plan. So, bounce you, kill this, draw some cards, make some tokens. Want to do this before they can untap and, you know, have a counterspell up or something. Sonic Shrieker. Okay. All right, that's fine. Especially, we got our handy-dandy 7/7 Earthcarver. All right, so let's draw a card. Rally. Does that change what I do here? Maybe, because I can go, like, land... how do I do this? Land, Rebuke. That makes me 3 mana, and then I can go Rally plus Narset. That seems pretty good. That seems like a pretty good turn. So... Or I guess we didn't. It doesn't matter what order I do that in, but exile this. Play Narset. Kill your Sonic Shrieker. Yeah, hell of a turn. And draw a bunch of cards. Okay, okay. Yes, take that action. Cool. All right, I mean, we're in a pretty darn good spot. Even if they slam, like, an Oreni or something, we've got answers, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let's go Village. I guess I can just dump my hand here, right? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can go, like, Surrak, Stormbrood. We don't, you know, the fresh start would go away, which is kind of annoying. So maybe I don't do that. You know what? I think it's probably fine. Like, just dig into Jeskai Revelation. Seems like a pretty good plan. And I think I'm going to make my creature bigger here. Get the immediate damage. And I'm even going to lock down my Teamer Devotee to draw an additional card. Hey, it can attack now. That's funny. Oh, they have something here, it looks like. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess it was a little more correct to make the attack first before casting my fresh start. I mean, very correct. No reason for me to have done this. But they're empty-handed, and we can probably kill them here? Question mark? Okay, so let's go Appraiser. Dragonstorm. That's a good start. Play Dragonstorm. True Prowess. Pitch a land. And we can go, like, Wildling. Okay, we're one short of killing them, right? Okay, so we're just gonna make the attack. And we'll just draw a card here because I don't need to add anything more to the board. We use lethal multiple ways. All right. And that'll do. Yeah, all right, well, slightly sloppy for me, but we got there. Okay, yes, looking good. Let's go get blue mana with our wilds. Hopefully Wayfarer goes and gets something else. Another color. Oh, mull to 5. Hate to see that. I like it when my opponent's mull to 6. Mull to 5 feels bad, though. You know. Who knows, though? They might have an exceptionally good deck where we need the mulligan to win. I'm also hoping to draw a dual land on my first turn, so I know better what to fetch with wilds. I mean, if I don't draw, it's like a red source or a black source, I just go and get the green. Or sorry, the blue. Oh, sorry, I'm on the play, so that doesn't even matter. So we're just gonna go with the blue anyways. All right. Well, do the second wild, so that ain't bad. All right, red source and white source. And red-white source. So we're going to take the red-white source. Could take an untapped land, I guess, there, but I think it's super critical we cast this Dragonologist on time. Sentinel, okay. All right. So yeah, let's just play tap land here and pass. You get a black source. Interesting. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay. We draw a pretty good one too, though. So let's fetch first, because when we Dragonologist, number one, this thins the deck, so we have a better chance of hitting. But two, we want to know what cards are on the bottom of the library, rather than shuffle them back in. All right, find a exhale. That works. It's an answer. All right, they play Kishla Village. All right. So they're going all in here. Luckily for us, we've got the answer. The double removal spell. But it sucks to have to use double removal spell. So no, do not need to behold the dragon. Please pay the 1. Actually, hold on. If there's a pause here, if there's a snakeskin veil, pause. I won't want to cast the other removal spell. I'll just say, okay, sure. You've got snakeskin veil. Although maybe that's the right thing to do still. Like, what removal spells do I have that kills this anyways? Fresh start? Yeah, so never mind. I'm just going to kill this anyways, because, or go for it, if they have a snakeskin veil, because I have fresh start in my deck. So if I draw that, that's a good answer to the Revenant. And pecking for 1. Blue mana. Okay, Brigade. That's fine. They like their top card. Okay. So that definitely makes me want to just keep up mana here. Likely have a good creature. Yep, they get a hit for 1. That's fine. And if they don't play anything, I probably just familiar here. All right, that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's just flash this in. Surveil 3. We want to be getting to 7 mana. Narset, Surrak. They don't want Narset, at least not as one of the cards I draw soon. I could want Surrak. Like, that means I'm not hitting Jeskai Revelation on 7, but Surrak's pretty good. What do we do here? Yeah, I think it's probably fine to keep Surrak, right? Kind of second guessing myself now, though. Like, how important is this? We've got a lot of value. Okay, I do think I'm probably going to keep it. And play the dragon this coming turn. Yeah, that seems fine. All right, just dragon come down. I could play this Earth Carver too, but I want to make sure that after Surrak next turn I can hit my land. So want to hit the want to get in for the Surveil. All right, Formation Breaker and counters on Formation Breaker. I would maybe guess. Nothing. Interesting. Okay, well, let's play Surrak before anything else. I guess it doesn't matter too much with my Hexproof Vigilant Dragon. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's fine, because then I can just go, like, get my land, play my Earth Carver. I'm fine with that. We can delay casting Jeskai Revelation for a turn. Envoy. Okay, I mean, I can't stop that, so that happens. think they should probably attack with some stuff here. Surprised they didn't attack with the Nightblade last turn. So let's hit the land first, of course, because we're surveilling. And what do we want here? Another blue? Yeah, another blue. Looks pretty good. Let's get in and... yeah, I don't mind another threat. That's fine. Put the Earth Carver. I think as a 7/7. They have a removal spell. Sure. You know, that's fine. But this just completely bricks all their stuff. They can put counters on, of course. Ooh, they got me. Okay, okay. I see, I see. Just got a revelation. We're going to have to win this game the hard way. Now do they put counters on? So yeah, I guess kind of punished for the, you know, we'll cast Revelation eventually line. They also have a card in hand. I wonder what that's... kind of been kind of floating that for a while. I don't think it's a land, because they've got Village in place. So you want to play your lands when you have Village. Alright. And... yeah, I can just get in here. And if they block, so we got 2 Death Touchers. I imagine they'll go like Earth Carver on Brigade, this on the Envoy. That's fine. Rebuke also probably fine. I think I'm okay, honestly, just letting this happen. Yeah, I think this is probably okay. The other thing I can do is, like, Fresh Start, save my Earth Carver. But it's my last, like, catch-all removal spell, and they've had a card in hand. Yeah, kind of close. Alright, you know what? I have this Narcissist Rebuke coming, and I've got this Village, so... maybe I can't answer their next card with Rebuke, but I can Surveil and try to find some more action, so I do think I'm supposed to save this, this Earth Carver. Yeah, might come back to bite me. We'll see. Land and Nurture. Okay, that was fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Alright, so flash you in. And we'll go for this attack here. They might double block, if we're lucky. Triple block. Sure. Even better. Alright, well, that was enough. Cool. Alright, so some pretty straightforward games so far. I mean, that one might not have been as easy if they didn't double mulligan, but... so far, smooth sailing. 4-0. Here's where it gets tricky, though, because now you face the real busted decks. And, ooh, this hand. This hand could definitely go poorly. It's got a lot of really expensive cards, and not all the mana to even cast them. We're on the play, which makes mulliganing worse. Our deck doesn't have too many ways to smooth out draws either. Like, if I had a lot of, like, all my 2s were, like, Inoc Wayfarers, I might keep this hand, but I think it's a mulligan. Okay, this is a better hand. Putting back, I guess it can't be Devotee, because we need green mana. I could bank on, you know, drawing the green mana. But probably it's best to put back this Earth Carver. Alright. Ooh, that was good too. Yeah, let's go Devotee first. And yeah, maybe we'll just draw lands naturally and we don't have to play this wildling out. Ooh, that was a good one too. Okay, so bit of a decision to make here, because if I play Dragonstorm, I can't play Wildling unless I find untapped land. But you know, I think I'm pretty incentivized just to keep this Wildling in hand. Okay, cool. And we found tap lands, so all good. Next turn we can play a Surok. They play a Forecaster. Okay. Stories. All right, let's card draw. Finding green mana. Looks like they're also many colors. All right, start coming down. Play my tap land. Globe. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's get in. Play our Wildling. Pick up our Dragonstorm. Hopefully next turn we get to just like kill a big dragon and play Dragonstorm. Okay, that is a reasonably large dragon. So what do we do here? I think we just rebuke. Playing land is probably a good thing to do because we can play around Spectral Denial. Obviously, if they have like Snakeskin Veil here, it looks a bit silly. Or Dispelling Exhale. Okay, that was fine. And let me just go Whisper. Under Boulderborn Dragon. Okay. So, yeah, pretty worried about this turn because this is where the real boom booms come down at 7 mana. We don't really have answers. Also, you know, them just casting their card draw spell out of their grave isn't the best thing for us. Well, we've got card flow too, so it's not the end of the world. Ooh, but they've got more card flow. Okay. Storm Shell's a big deal. Let's go Dragonstorm. And find a Wayfarer. We can pitch that. What do we want to do this turn? I guess we just go land, rebuke. Start getting in. We can even draw a card, right? Yes, we can. Oops. Got tap Zarok, of course. Oh, no, sorry. I could have tapped my Devotee. It's okay. I wasn't attacking or blocking with it anyway, so. All right, so, yeah, lots of cards to deal with. Storm Shell is going to draw them a bunch of cards. I guess our best bet of winning this game is just out-tempoing them, because we're not winning on cards. Hopefully we can just kind of keep them off balance. Ugh. All right. Not so great. We kind of need to draw Jeskai Revelation right now, right? No, even still, it wouldn't kill Ugin. All right. Dragon. Come on down. Pick this up. Play a land, play Dragonstorm. Okay. Reasonable cards. Nothing amazing in the grave just yet. I think I kill this Forecaster. Is that true? Nah, probably not, actually. Like, if they want to go get a Boulderborn Dragon, it's fine. Alright. Is there any world we, like, deck them? I guess that could be the play. We just answer all their threats. Because Ugin doesn't actually win the game on its own. It actually needs some help. They're at 18 cards? I guess fairly unlikely. But, you know, it's a line. It's an option. Ugh, okay. Yep. Oh, I guess that was maybe a reason. So I said I didn't care about, you know, them drawing a Boulderborn Dragon. I guess Ugin's passive is a reason to care about that. Didn't think about that at the time. Okay. My turn. Tap land. Looking pretty grim. So yeah, nothing amazing in the graveyard. I can attack and, like, win the combat on this Boulderborn Dragon. Or, like, Fresh Start or something. Yeah, I think I just attack Ugin and get my Surveil. Rally the Monastery. That's not good enough. Caustic Exhale. Oh, if they don't block here, yeah, that's so bad. Because that means they have interaction in hand, too. Because, you know, if they didn't, why wouldn't they block? All right, we're like fairly close to scoop territory, I think. Gonna keep playing it out, but because like even if we draw Jeskai Revelation at this point, it's not gonna be good enough. All right, so happy to block here. Okay, they don't make that attack. Yep, just take it. Oh, God. Okay. Second Storm Shell? That untaps their other one? Good God. That's funny. I mean, these can't get in too many attacks. I mean, they can get, you know, they can draw 6 cards. Not that big of a deal. They have 14 cards in their deck right now. All right. We found the Revelation. So, I guess Ugin could die here, right? We, like, bounce the dragon. Our dragon gets in. Very unlikely that actually works, though, right? Because we said the last turn kind of made it seem like they had an interaction spell. So I think it might just be better to pass here. They'll just pass. See what they do. Cast Revelation into turn. Also, we can buy it back. So I guess that's a line, right? We can like Jeskai Revelation, Ugin, buy it back, do it again. Okay, this is a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. They are now at 7 cards in their deck. Is this where I kill their Boulderborn Dragon just not to take 4? I don't think so. I think... So we're going to get a 4 if that's the case. We block like this. Yeah, I think we just take it. We're going to gain 4 from Jeskai Revelation. All right, make a bunch of mana. No more colorless cards, please. It's not a colorless card, but it's a good card. What do we do about that? We could bounce it, and they replay it. Like, bounce it, deal 4 to Ugin. I think it's probably worth it. Okay, so bounce this, 4 to Ugin. Maybe Ugin's not even the thing I need to worry about here, right? I mean, it's probably good enough because they get to like make a bunch of mana each turn, dump their hand, but... Alright, they riverwalk that thing. Yeah, pretty bad, pretty bad. Like I said, this is where you start facing the busted decks. And a relic. Yeah, that's pretty bad too. Alright, so... Procession back, Revelation. Okay. So how do I at all survive this? I can, like, kill dragon, bounce 4/4. That works. I guess that's what I'm doing. Return, kill this. If they have another exhale, so be it. That is fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that so much. Familiar. That's kind of an interesting one. Okay. Pass turn. Like a 5/5. Probably going to activate their relic this turn. But that's kind of okay. Then we can fresh start the dragon. I don't know. I mean, it's fairly likely that they've just got more threats, and I'm at 8, so I'm not like in the best spot, but they got 6 cards in deck. It could be the case that all their cards in hand are like interaction and low power things. We'll see, I guess. We'll see this turn. They're going to be able to dump their hand. They've got 3, 4, 5, 6, a ton of mana. Okay, so they go for a Good for me. Okay, makes sense. Like, they use an interaction spell on my Boulderborn Dragon, so I kind of imagine they have more removal in hand. At least 1 or 2 removal spells. Alright, fresh start, you. We draw a land. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just play Wilds here, pass the turn. We have 2 black mana for whatever that's worth. Yeah, I think they're thinking about using a removal spell, potentially. Okay, so they make a 10-10. Five cards in library. I don't have any way to mill them, unfortunately. This will be good if they go for double removal spell, though, because I can Fan Keeper Familiar to keep myself alive. Oh. Well. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Okay. So they're bouncing, they're killing, they're drawing. Yeah. Their deck is something. Okay, so let's dig. I died to a removal spell here, I guess, but... Alright, yeah. Fair enough. Alright, yeah, we put up a fair fight. There was a turn where, like, you know, I took a pretty decent chunk of damage. Maybe could have fresh started their Boulderborn Dragon instead of taking more damage, which that I don't think that would have mattered necessarily, because then we wouldn't have it for the gold Flying Lifelink Dragon. So, yeah. Tough game, honestly. Like, yeah, it probably looked closer than it actually was. They had like a ton of cards in hand, so even if that actually went through, we were able to survive that turn. We still have to deal with the 5/5, and you know, it would still be tough. Anyways, next game with a pretty solid hand. Card draw spell. I guess that's kind of all his hand's got going for it, but now it has a wildling, so you know we can start hitting our land drops. That's fine. All right, and I will, after drawing Dragonologist, just go get a land. Go get the mountain, because I've mostly red cards for my splash cards. I'll play an Appraiser here. Why not? Helps me hit lands. And land I will take. One 3 flyer. Okay. What do I do here? So I can just jam this thing. I could set up for next turn flashing this in and killing this. I have to hit a land if I want to do that, but that seems decent. Okay. Just got Rev. Sure. Little bit off from casting it, of course, but all in good time. Alright, they get in with that thing. Jump it. Draw an Evolving Wilds. Okay, so what to do here? Kind of want to go like Stormbrew the Dragonologist, so it can threaten to block the Pummeler and then just exhale the Skyrider. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Or I guess we should go exhale first so that we can reveal this dragon. Not have to reveal the Boulderborn Dragon. Here, play a land, and pass turn. Playing to get the white source. Okay, I mean, they're still making this attack, so they have something. I could double block that. Doesn't play around +3/+3. I think I just take this. I think it's fine. It's just 4 points. Maybe next turn I make the block. Stalwart Successor, okay. And Sentinel, okay. So yeah, let's go get our white mana. It would be nice to hit the land naturally, because playing just like Boulderborn Dragon next turn is not great. All right, we did. So Earth Carver, come on down, and I think I'm just gonna make a 7/7 here. Make so that the Sarkhan's resolve +3/+3 is just a 2-for-1 for them. All right, cast a 3/3 flyer, which, well, fine. Doesn't do too much here. Find a tap land. All right, so play the tap land. Play Boulderborn Dragon, pass the turn. They play another land, so... Oh, okay, interesting. That's pretty good with the Successor, right? Because all their creatures get +2/+2. All right. So what do we want to do here? Probably just pass. Yeah, we're still ahead on board. Don't really need to take any action. Got a fresh start in the grave that we can grab if we really need to for some reason. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go return you for you. Because now they need something. I mean, we kind of know they have something because they made an attack in an earlier turn that made it seem like they have a combat trick. But this should still be pretty good for us. A reason I did this before the trigger resolves, by the way, is I just don't want them to get double counters and everything. But maybe it was worth just waiting. Like, maybe they don't even sack anything. And we can get them when they cast a combat trick. Although, they would sack something. And then have a 7/7. But maybe it's still worth waiting. I don't know. Alright, there is the Sarkhan's Resolve, like we thought. And, yeah, what do they do here? Not great options, honestly. I guess they're kind of priced into sacking now, though, which... Yeah, okay, they sack Fellothar. That makes sense. Put some counters on there. So, yeah, reasonably good threats at this point. And we play Tapland. We play Surok. Next turn. Oh, I guess we should... Yeah, I'm not going to be casting Procession this turn, so we should just cast Whisper. Cool, okay. Yeah, the next turn we can go Procession plus Revelation. Battle Priest. All right, that's a kind of nice combo with Successor. 2+1/+1 counters each turn. Yep, Wildling, come on in. And yeah, I guess what we're gonna do is just like... Oh, interesting. Can't do it all. I was gonna say, we're just gonna like bounce the Wildling forward to their face. That seems pretty good still. Yeah, so Procession, Revelation. Actually, can we kill them? We should do some can we kill them math here. So we bounce Successor, deal 4 to their face. They go to 20. They chump block Earthcarver. They take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One off killing them? I mean, that seems pretty good still. I'm not going to die on the crackback. So let's return this 4 to you. Get in. Don't need a land. Just checking to see if I am close to decking. I'm not. I've got 14 cards. Oh, it was lethal. Never mind. I mathed wrong. All right. Yeah, I didn't count the Boulderborn Dragon, I guess. All right, cool. This one's kind of interesting. I think I'm going to keep it because we've got Appraiser to keep hitting our land drops and pretty strong cards in general. It's a bit dicey if we don't hit the third land drop, obviously, but I think it's fine. And I think I'd probably go get the red source here. Just so we can cast Exhale if we need to. We'll cast the rock sometime. All right, and I think I actually play the non-tap land here. I want to increase the chances I actually draw a land. Then we go tap land. Yeah, I didn't want to crack the Evolving Wilds there because, yeah, it just makes it more likely we draw the land. Okay. Forest. This means that I can't cast, wouldn't be able to cast Exhale on 3 if I needed to, but I think that's okay. All right, so come on down. Leopard. Okay, okay. So tap land and Appraiser. Seems pretty good. Fine, land. Okay, so let's take the red source. Pass turn. A Lancer, sure. That is fine. Okay, so I do want to kill this Lancer. Don't feel particularly inclined to kill this Leopard. Should I Exhale or Rebuke? I guess Exhale, because there's not that much upside to casting Rebuke. I guess the upside to casting Rebuke is we get to save a cheap spell for a later turn. Yeah, don't really think that's as important. So I'll just Exhale here. Play. Let's attack. Because we're playing Devotee and we don't mind trading off the Devotee. Dawnbreaker. Okay. He's fine. He's fine. All right, so let's kill the Dawnbreaker. And I kind of want to force some action on them here. We'll just get in. We'll just pressure them here. Like, they're not doing too much, it seems. They might be stumbling a little bit. If they want to kill my Surok, great. I draw a card. If they attack, you know, they get a loot in, but happy to trade still. Okay, just a lowly 4/3. Ooh, nice draw, nice draw. Okay, so can't do them both, unfortunately. But I think we just go Rebuke your Intimidator. Force you to block. And yeah, we should be in a pretty good spot there. They trade. So they probably have to kill this thing. And if that's the case, to draw a card. And then we have another big threat. All right, Lancer. Descendant. All right. Force into a double chump. and they still take lethal, actually. So, yeah, I mean, I think the key thing here is just like making sure I pressure, because it kind of felt like, you know, this red-white aggro deck, which is what it looks like, didn't come out the gate swinging, and they're, you know, it's in the higher brackets of winning. So I assume they've got some nasties in there. Kind of just felt like the right time to start turning the corner, you know? All right, we are 6-1, so hopefully this is the last one. And yeah, it's a good hand. It's a very nice hand. Kind of similar to the last game. I think I'm just going to not play the tap land on one. Just play Whisper, see what we draw first. Yeah, because we know we don't want to fetch the swamp, for example. Okay, so they play an Effigy. Okay, we're going to take some damage off that thing. Now we go get the red source. Pass the turn. Shock Brigade. All right. It's a good one. Caustic Exhale. Probably worth just exhaling here. Although, no, you know what? That's not true, because I can just play my Dragonologist and then next turn go Appraiser plus Exhale. That's a lot better. All right, find Rebuke. Not the best thing, but, you know, I'll happily take some removal against the red-white aggro deck. Yeah, block. They're going to play a 3-drop here. Poised Practitioner. That's worth killing. All right, so play Forest. Play Appraiser. Find a good 6-drop. And yeah, just kill this thing. Guess, you know, if I don't draw a untapped land, I have a bit of a situation to think about. Like, do I play tap land to make sure I can cast this on turn 6? Do I do something else? Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm just going to make this block. This seems pretty good. All right, yeah, great. All right, we do draw the untapped land, so that makes that a lot easier. And I kind of just want to Rebuke, honestly. Like, no threats on board. I take 1, right, from this attack. They know about the Stormbrood. Yeah, all right, we'll just chill here, because I think we can probably nab something a little bit better. I'm at 16. I don't need to worry too much about the life total. And yeah, I do think I just Stormbrood here and save a point. If they want to use a combat trick, totally fine. All right, another Shop Grade. And yeah, we're going to beat down because Earthcarver stabilizes us real well. This Earthcarvers were pretty good, honestly, this Yield run. Like, you know, not the kind of card you're hoping to play in your draft deck very often, but it's been good. It's a high impact card. Just get Evo T, okay. Yeah, and we're just gonna get in there. Really just put some pressure on them. Okay, and they say I will not block, which means I'm just going to kill this Jeskai Devotee, make it so that, you know, if they have red mana, oh, sorry, blue mana in their deck, they can't cast anything. Play Temur Devotee, play tap land, and yeah, in a good spot. Okay, Detainment probably hits my Stormbrood. But still in a pretty rough spot. Let's draw a card. Ooh, hello. Well, that's yeah, we're probably gonna end the game before that actually matters, but it was nice to raise the game in hand win rate of Jeskai Revelation. It kind of needed it, you know? All right, and yeah, we'll just not toy with them. Just cast our awesome spell. And in the game. All right, well, like I said, our first bullet, so it was nice to be able to do it in one run. And yeah, let's take one final look at the deck. All right, so, I mean, obviously, Jeskai Revelation was responsible for a healthy handful of our wins, but it wasn't the only thing. I think this deck had a lot of what you'd want in your Still deck, just high-impact cards. You know, like I mentioned, the Earth Carver is kind of that. I'd rather play Earth Carver rather than, like, some dorky stuff here. You know, I could see a lot of people building this pool, just, like, playing these Envoys and, you know, Sage, but not really what this deck's trying to do, right? We just want to, like, stay alive, cast removal, get to my Revelation, and then, you know, half the games, I'd say, we did just win by beating down. And that was a pretty important part, too. Just, like, noticing, hey, although our deck kind of wants to go long, kind of wants to play a long game, has Jeskai Revelation, there's certain spots where I just put counters on my creature and just start beating down, right? And that won us a lot of games, too. Anyways, yeah, hope this was exciting, eventful. Hope that if you are also playing this event, you don't have to fire too many bullets. We'll probably be back, I think, after this for the draft. I think I'm going to see if I can record my my day 2 drafts. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching, everybody. If you made it this far and you're not already subscribed, please feel free to do that. Like the video, really helps with the channel. And yeah, we'll see you next time.